It was a quiet morning in Oak Cliff, Dallas, Texas. Jamie Faith, a beloved husband and airline exec, set out on his usual morning walk with his dog and his wife, Jennifer. What should have been a peaceful morning routine turned into a scene of horror. A gunman approached, shooting Jamie 7 times in broad daylight. But what unfolded in the days that follow is a story far more sinister than anyone could have imagined. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please subscribe, like, and share videos just like this. Now, let's get on with the story.
That's all I remember are the shots.
And several shots.
Not a lot of shots. 6, 5, 6 maybe, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kept going. And I'm like, what is this stopping? The shot and my husband's expression. Just like the light got. And so I was like, the shot, and then I saw the person turn and like just dark eyes and coming toward me. And so I yelled no, and I had the dog, and then started to run, and he tackled me to the ground, and then shot, ran.
From the start, Jennifer painted a picture of a random act of violence. But the detectives couldn't ignore the one crucial detail, the sheer brutality of the attack. 7 shots? Several aimed directly at Jamie's head. It felt personal.
Fox 4's Sean Rabb spoke with the victim's wife and police who need your answers in tonight's Trackdown.
It's been horrible. Devastating. I teeter between completely heartbroken and completely devastated every day. It's been awful.
Jennifer Faith describing her runaway emotions since her husband, James, was gunned down in front of her October 9th.
We actually had been here 3 years to the day we signed for our house when this happened.
So you bought this house October 9th, 3 years ago?
Correct.
Same day your husband is murdered.
And the day prior to that, on October 8th, we had just celebrated being together for 15 years.
The couple walking their dog Maggie, Friday, October 9th, 7:30 a.m., the 1000 block of South Waverly Drive. It's North Oak Cliff, near the intersection of Waverly Drive and Clarendon.
With no immediate suspects and a devastated wife pleading for justice, the police were under pressure to solve the case. But it wasn't long before they discovered a strange twist. Her emotional plea tugged at the heartstrings of the community. Donations poured in to help Jennifer, and she became the face of a grieving widow. But detectives noticed inconsistencies in her story.
Vehicle Detective Chris Walton's looking for, a black Nissan Titan between 2004 and 2016 with factory wheels. The truck highlighted as it moves through Oak Cliff, captured by many surveillance cameras. None, though, could catch the license plate. But a Texas Ranger sticker on the back window behind the driver's seat. Who do you know with that truck and that Texas Ranger's decal?
We need someone to do the right thing. We need somebody to come forward.
Oh my God. If you know what happened, I need that for closure. I need to make some sense out of this.
Darrin Lopez was an old boyfriend from Jennifer's past, a man who she reconnected with just months before Jamie's murder. Investigators uncovered hundreds of messages exchanged between the two of them, many of them romantic, and then they found something even more damning. "He's so controlling, I feel trapped." Another message read, "I can't stand it anymore. I wish he were just gone." Jennifer had painted a picture of Jamie as an abusive husband, a claim no one could confirm. But then came the smoking gun. Texts coordinated between Darrin on the date of the murder. As Jennifer unraveled under pressure, her true motives came to light. She had manipulated Darrin Lopez into believing Jamie was abusive and that the only way to save her was to eliminate him. Their relationship reignited through social media in early 2020. Jennifer, living in Dallas with Jamie, portrayed herself as a woman trapped in an unhappy and abusive marriage. Darrin, living in Tennessee, became her confidant. Over time, their conversations grew more intense, evolving into a full-blown emotional affair. The evidence was so overwhelming. Not only had Jennifer emotionally manipulated Darrin, but she also sent him money to cover his tracks. Yet, she continued to deny her involvement until the very end.
Well, yes, I mean, it was. I mean, I was on a mission in the military, but I was in the same type of mindset with it. But I was doing what I had to do to protect Jennifer.
Darrin's military training was evident in the precision of the attack. He waited until the couple was most vulnerable on their morning walk. But what he didn't know is that the trail of evidence would quickly lead back to him. Surveillance footage would capture his truck leaving the scene, and phone records would confirm his communication with Jennifer, both before and after the murder. For Darrin, Jennifer's pleas became impossible to ignore. A man once trained to protect his country now believed that he had to protect the woman he loved at all costs. On October 9th, 2020, he drove over 600 miles from Tennessee to Dallas for one purpose: to eliminate Jamie Faith.
Suspicions in terms of that there was somebody or in his behavior. It was more that our life was starting to wane off. And so, typical woman, I'm like, is it because I gained weight? Because I had gained a lot of weight since we first met. And he's saying no. And so I just couldn't figure out, like, as a man, how he could go for such stretches of time without having, and so I thought, well, maybe there's somebody else.
And what was this?
Oh gosh, on and off really for a couple years. It really started after, I guess in 2009, after we bought our house. Because we had a condo that we had owned, well, Jamie had owned it, and then we kept that, rented it out, and bought a house together in Phoenix.
Okay, you came from Phoenix, and that's when you guys moved here.
Yeah, so we lived in that house until 2017, and then moved here in 2017. Bright blue mask, like electric blue color mask.
Okay. And this guy?
Aside from that, I feel like he was like just covered head to toe. I couldn't make out even skin color.
Did you? And I know based on
Sorry.
Did you see him? Where did you see him go afterwards?
Okay, so
So I know when you first go ahead.
Yeah. So this is one of the questions that I've had for you too, is that I don't remember. Okay, I'll tell you. I'll answer your question first. So I was up on the driveway of the neighbor's house. I thought I was on my own driveway for some reason, but I was on the neighbor's house, and I was taped together. I remember hearing screeching, and it made me look up, and that's when I saw the truck, and that's where he got into, was the truck.
So you did see the truck. I know at first you told me you didn't see the truck.
I didn't see it immediately. All of a sudden it was just there. It wasn't something that I noticed when we walked out or anything. And it didn't register with me when he was shooting Jamie. It didn't register with me that there was anything parked there. And so that's why I had almost felt like somebody had pulled up to pick him up.
So just to back up a little bit, when you saw him holding gun to Jamie, Jamie was like this?
Yes. Walking backwards like this.
Or like this?
No.
Just like this? Jamie, do you remember him saying anything to him?
No. So it was just quiet.
Okay.
He didn't say anything. He just shot.
All right. Did he stand over and shoot like this?
No. It was... No.
So Jamie was like this and he just shot?
Yep. And they were probably...
So say for me, so a distance
6 feet apart.
So was it not this far apart?
A little bit further, actually.
So about right here.
Yeah.
So something playing anything like that, right?
No.
Mike Lance, Dan Turco, Jeff Jensen, Eric DeLeon. Have you ever heard of a name? Is it Darrin
Lopez. Yeah.
Who is Darrin?
He's one of my best friends. We dated in high school, and he doesn't know Jamie. I haven't seen him, and we talk on the phone every day at this point, but We dated in high school, and then we dated like 3 years into college.
Okay, so how long, so when did you meet Darrin?
1986. I was a sophomore in high school.
Okay. So you guys met in high school, and tell me a little bit about Darrin, because I think that's the only one that I pretty much didn't have, but I kind of stumbled up on his name.
Okay. Let's see. I lost contact with him in '93. We broke up. We lived in Flagstaff.
So 86 through 1983.
Yeah.
Y'all lived together?
Oh no.
Okay. You lived in Flagstaff?
Yeah. I was in a dorm.
His name is Darrin Lopez. Is it Darrin?
Yes.
Jennifer had painted Jamie as a monster, convincing Darrin that her life was in danger. But investigators uncovered a very different story. Friends and colleagues described Jamie as a kind, loving husband who adored his wife. Meanwhile, Jennifer continued to manipulate Darrin, sending him pictures of bruises that were later revealed to be staged. Jennifer Faith was arrested and charged with murder for hire. Her trial revealed the chilling extent of her deception. A woman who played a part of a grieving widow while pulling the strings behind the scenes. Jennifer's twisted lies destroyed not only her husband's life, but also Darrin Lopez's. A man once honored for his service to his country now faced decades behind bars for a crime fueled by deception and misplaced loyalty. Jamie Faith was a man who trusted those closest to him, a man who didn't deserve the betrayal that led to his death. His story serves as a haunting reminder of the darkness that can hide behind the mask of love. Thanks for watching.